Hello, we are live now. Alright, we should be ready to go. Yeah, we're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the 2KU Radio Show. The final episode of the 2K Radio Show for this bowl season. We have 3 bowl games coming your way. 2 in this game, 1 in NCAA 14. We're starting in NCAA 08. We're back to the 4-minute quarters that we were doing before. We're going to get things started with the PapaJohns.com Bowl here in Louisville, Kentucky, Cardinals Stadium. This is a showdown between the SoCon and the MAC. This year, the runner-ups in the SoCon, William and Mary at 9-4, taking on Miami, Ohio at 6-6. I think we are all set up. Let's hit the start button and let's get going. Our second game after this, the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl from Anaheim, California. Texas State taking on UT Arlington. And then we'll finish off with the inaugural Hall of Fame Bowl from Canton, Ohio. The Hall of Fame Bowl will feature South Florida taking on UTSA. And here are the conditions down in Louisville. A little snowy at this point of the year. It's pretty chilly. William and Mary taking on Miami of Ohio.
We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. Here come the Red Hawks. The Tribe haven't been buying the underdog type, which should make for a great game today. Kurt? Miami is going to be all over the quarterback in this one, Coach. Having one of the most gifted athletes in defense.
The Tribe and the Red Hawks.
That much better. He'll help his defense force some turnovers and get the win. I like it, Kurt. That's an excellent pick. The Red Hawks are going to win.
Corso picking the Red Hawks. I can skip the kickoff. I can't skip the coin toss. William and Mary to kick it off. And that will get us started here from Louisville, Kentucky, the PapaJohns.com Bowl. As here's the return. He'll get to about the 29-yard line. And the Red Hawks, after a very good year last year and some good years they've had before, a 6-6 campaign is quite disappointing. All of their losses came in conference. And they ended up losing their division to Ohio. As here's a handoff to the running back, shedding tackles for a first down. another handoff.
With the tackle at the 49-yard line.
Golden getting another 8 yards on the play. That'll make it a 2nd and 2. And for William & Mary, the defense is really where they gotten their reputation from.
2 yards to go. Ball right around midfield. Miami of Ohio lines up in a shotgun set. Golden takes the give.
There's the handoff. Stopped.
The 48. Nothing doing on a halfback draw. From the 48-yard line. It's 3rd down. Preston with 3 wide receivers. Just trying to get the first on the ground.
They'll run it up again for another 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. Golden is the single setback.
Gonna hand it off again. That one's gonna be brought down for a loss.
Behind the line for a loss on the play.
This defensive end just showed us why he's much more than just a pass rusher.
Yep, I love this kid. He's a great run stopper as well as a great pass rusher. He's a real deal, Kirk. He can do it all.
2nd and 12 is Brandon Williams who got the tackle. Play action. He'll throw it. Caught. Not enough for the first.
37-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
It's gonna be a 3rd and 1 for the Red Hawks.
And if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
3rd and 1. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. Preston has trips to the right. Preston with the
There's the handoff.
They'll bring it down at the 31.
And that's another 1st down for Miami.
Nice job again up front by the offensive line. Doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
1st and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Hawks come out showing 3 wide.
Play action. He'll throw it.
The ball is tipped.
Caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Terrific pass, and the wideout hauls it into the
The pass is bobbled and caught. Let's take another look at it. Cutler, it was bounced off the hand of the corner and into the hand of the receiver.
They'll line up for the extra point here.
And they'll try for the PAT. That one's up and through.
We just over a minute.
And that gives Miami an early lead.
Miami 7, William & Mary nothing. Miami of Ohio to kick this one off. Short kickoff. Walker fields it at the
Here's the
13.
return for Walker.
So now
And in comes Miami of Ohio's offense,
first drive of this
which
game.
struggled immensely when they played Georgia Southern in the conference championship game. They ended up getting shut out in that game.
They'll get the ball here at the 32.
They haven't scored on offense since early in the 4th quarter of their final game of the regular season.
Wide. Jordan, the ball carrier. Dawson brings him down for a loss.
And that'll be a loss on that play. Dawson with a big hit.
Second and 11 coming up. Miami of Ohio lines up
They're going to throw it. Has a catch for the first down to the 45-yard line. Hall gets 23 yards on the first catch of the game for the William & Mary offense.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46. Ball on play action.
He's going to roll. Has a man open. Just short of the first.
36. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
This comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
They line up at the 36. It's second and inches. Sussman, alone back. Tackle made at the 34.
That's a first down.
That's the big guy getting a first down.
Nothing fancy here. He just stuck his head down, rumbled ahead, and got him a first down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 34. William & Mary goes for the ace set here. Sussman,
Here's the handoff. Trying to push his way for a short gain.
the fullback bangs it in.
Sussman gets 6 on the play.
They line up at the 28. Second down.
Trying another hand off. Short once again.
A gain of 3.
He'll get 3. It'll make it 3rd and 1.
We played a quarter. And a
Well,
score.
run out clock in the first quarter. Miami up 7-0.
Nothing. They'll line up at the 25. Third down and a yard. The try.
3rd and 1. Both teams have their jumbo packages in. Handoff.
And they make the stop.
Stuffed.
25. Nothing going on that one.
On 4th and down from the 25. They're going to go for it. Gets the handoff. Can't get to the line. Oh, he sheds a tackler and he's over for a first down at about the 21.
Guys, great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
It's first and 10. And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
Now here's the 1st and 10.
It's a direct snap.
The handoff. He sheds some tackles,
At the 21-yard line.
but he won't get anything.
Very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Whoa! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there and really made a nice play.
We've got a second and 11. Ball on the 21-yard line. Sussman with the deep back as they line up.
Here's another handoff. Nothing.
At the 20. And the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. It's the 11th play of the drive. The drive line up in an I formation.
He'll step back.
He got
That one will hit the dirt. Incomplete.
like he forced the throw there, guys.
Yeah, you got to be careful about throwing into the end zone because you don't want to lose his shot. Some points.
No question, Coach. He got lucky. Nobody was there to pick it off.
So it's fourth down. This will be
They're going to try a field goal.
goal attempt.
The field goal on the way is through.
3 points.
And they'll kick it off. It's 7-3 now. Miami still with a 4-point lead.
Jones fields it at the 7. At the 30.
Here's a good return. Almost to the 40.
See how often the defense changes up its coverage. They didn't defend the pass very well that last drive, so it's going to be interesting to see if they play them differently here.
They'll start this drive at the 38-yard line. The Redhawks go with the I formation.
Here's a handoff.
With the spin, he's taken down.
He gets about a yard on the play. 4 yards the total.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 42.
Here's 2nd and 6 now for Miami.
Miami of Ohio lines up for the shotgun set. Preston back to pass. He gets
Empty backfield. It's caught. The short pass.
at the 46-yard line. Nice little catch there.
They'll only get 4 yards. It'll be short of the first down. They'll bring up 3rd and 2.
They're safe and could lead to some really good yardage.
And that field goal was the first score William & Mary has had
It's 3rd down.
in,
Hawks line up.
I'd say, over a month.
There's a miss.
The pitch play swallowed up in the backfield. William & Mary will call their first time out of the half. Some friendly mincing words out there. As now it's 4th and 5. Miami, Ohio is going to punt.
Tate will be the return man. He gets it away.
The kick's away.
Tate fields it at the 24.
He'll probably get barely anything on the return.
Break to the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. The offense will start at the 25. They come out of the nickel. Hall with a nice play fake.
Here's Hall to throw it.
He gets hit out of
Pushed out of bounds after an 8-yard gain.
What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. Sized up to play well, and he gets the ball.
The catch by Amadi will get 8 yards. And I'll bring up 2nd and 2 for this William & Mary offense. Play action. He's going to throw it. It's picked off. Brooks nabs it out of the air, and Miami, Ohio will get it back.
Great patience there. He timed that perfectly and got the pick.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Preston has 4 receivers lined up here. Preston looking to throw on 1st down.
He's going to look. He'll throw it deep. That one's caught. First down to the goal line. 43 yards in Miami. In prime position to score again.
Miami of Ohio looking to go up by 2 scores. Shotgun formation.
They're going to try and run it. Stuffed.
For a loss. Miami of Ohio.
Redhawks take a timeout.
That's their 2nd of the half. It's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. They're crowding the line.
Trying to crowd line of scrimmage. He'll run it in for a touchdown. Miami, Ohio can take an 11-point lead with the PAT.
So the kicker
Use the PAT up and through. It's now a 14-3 game. The Red Hawks have the lead.
Miami 14, William and Mary 3.
3 plays, 44 yards, and that pick gives them 6.
Miami of Ohio to kick. Walker and take back, ready to return.
The kickoff's away. William and Mary will return it, taking the 25 to the 30 to about the 35.
Nice job last time around, forcing the interception.
Now we'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
The offense will take over at the 30. First and 10. The drive, line up with 3 wide. Short off. It's complete.
Trying to run it, they'll punch it through for a first down. Or they'll throw it, actually. Hall gets the throw for a first down.
A minute left in the half. William and Mary goes for the ace set here. He's rolling.
Play action. Incomplete.
Matthew was the intended receiver on the play, so that'll make it second down. From their own 43-yard line. Second down. Hall is back in the gun.
Here's 2nd and 10. 50 seconds to go in the half. Hall throwing, has a man open. First down to the 41. Timeout, Tribe.
Second in the half. First down, 10 yards to go. Hall comes to the line with 3 wide. Hall drops back on first down.
Hall going back on first down. He'll throw it deep. Has a man. Touchdown, William and Mary. And for the first time in over a month, William and Mary has reached the end zone.
Well, you can say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father taught him very well.
They line up for the point after.
And the PAT,
He makes the PAT.
it's now a 4-point game.
Remains in the second quarter, and our score is Miami 14, William and Mary 10. Ready to kick.
And here's William and Mary to kick it off. 40 seconds to go in the half.
Jones fielded at the 9.
Here's the return for Miami, Ohio.
Gets that one.
Gets past the 40, and that's about where they'll rule him.
To let you know that our game is brought to you by Sports. We've got a first and 10. The defense is playing the pass on this one. Roll to the right. Got hit as he threw. Meyer with the tackle at the 42.
A 2-yard gain on the pass. That'll make it second and down. That'll make it second down and about 8 to go.
Preston lines up with 4 wide out.
Step back, he'll throw it. Swatted away, incomplete.
Turner was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it third down. It's third down. Preston lines up in the shotgun.
17 seconds to go in the half. Preston stepping back. Has time. He's going to run out of it. He'll throw it as he's hit. It's caught for a first down.
How about that third down conversion?
Boy, what a play here, guys. I'm really impressed with the poise of this young quarterback. He was very cool and collected out there on that third and long play.
The Red Hawks set up in the gun. They'll throw again.
Now first and 10. Preston throwing as he's hit again. Picked off. And he's got room. Look out. They're going to end with the lead at the half. Pick six. 76 yards.
But I really think that was a great defensive play. Man, nice jump on the ball and put it to the house.
Nabs it. He had blockers. He's got a lane. And he's gone. Jackson takes it all the way for 6 to put Miami likely up 3 at the half. They do get the ball back in the second half as well, I believe.
And he converts the extra point.
At the end of 1,
Our score is William and Mary.
it was all Miami. At the end of 2, it's 17-14 William and Mary.
And the teams are lined up to start the second half. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one.
Kick short, it'll be caught, taking the 20 to the 30. Oh, he's hit and dives to the 35-yard line. And now a William & Mary offense that's finally once again found its groove comes back onto the field. Here's the handoff.
They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. They didn't
Sussman loses too.
No, they didn't. Heck, they didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 12 coming up here. William and Mary sets up in the eye.
So here's the handoff again. Still can't get across the line. It's going to be 3rd and 14.
Third down and 14 to go. Ball on the 31.
That's a lot of yardage to try and gain.
The shotgun set.
William & Mary going to line up in the shotgun hall.
Back to back.
Has time, he'll throw it. Caught! Oh, but he can't hang on. Incomplete. Had it, got hit, and dropped it. And that'll bring up 4th and long. And a likely punting situation for William & Mary.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Johnson awaits the snap. He punts it. Wood takes it to the 33.
Punt return gets to about the 35.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much he could do in a situation like that. There was just too many tacklers around him.
And here come the Red Hawks once again, after their last drive ended in a defensive touchdown. Quarterback's going to try and run it himself. He'll get about 5.
Second down. Miami of Ohio comes out of the shotgun. It's a direct snap.
They're going to run it. And that's a first down.
How about that run?
Golden gets 9.
You know what? This offense can run the ball like this. Watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the
Now here's 1st and 10 from the 49.
First down. Three wideouts here.
They're going 3 wide. They'll throw it. That one's swatted and caught to the 20. It happened again for Miami, Ohio. Now Preston has over 130 yards on the day. That 31-yard completion.
They line up at the 20. It's first down. Line up with 3 wide. Broke away from 1.
You're going to run it. Still going all the way to the goal line. In all the way to the 2-yard line. Gonna step back, he's stopped. Big sack on the play. That'll be a loss of 5.
They line up at the 7.
Very 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line.
Preston with 3 wide receivers. To the end.
He's gonna throw it to the end zone. Incomplete, broken up.
Could get a firm grasp on the ball for the touchdown. They'll line up on the 7-yard line.
Miami, Ohio's 3 for 4 on 3rd down so far.
Preston lines up with the shotgun.
Gotta convert to get to the end zone. Preston's gonna be sacked.
They could look up on that one.
It'll be ruled an incompletion. He got it out of his hand. It's gonna be 4th down. And Miami will likely call on the field goal unit to tie this game, and they will.
From 24 yards out. Miami of Ohio is down 3 and
To tie the game, it's through. I'm going to be right back, as it's now 17-17. All right, we're right back in this tie ball game.
set to return. He kicks off. Walker
Into the 20 to 25. He'll weave his way to the 30.
Well, the offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive. Let's see if they can do it a little bit better here. They'll start this drive at the 29.
Here's a 1st down for William and Mary.
Go with the shotgun here.
Option play is going to be swallowed up in the backfield for a loss.
We've got a 2nd and 14. Ball on their own 25.
2nd and 14, the handoff won't go anywhere.
Fella couldn't get any momentum going.
It's tough to get this guy.
Now another 3rd down. William and Mary has yet to convert so far.
That one, they hit it before he could get his weight going forward.
Third and 14 coming up here. Ball on the 25-yard line. Single set backfield. He drops back. He passes.
3rd and 14, throws his hit. He's going to be just short.
If you're the defensive coordinator, you deserve a pat on the back.
It'll be 4th and 1.
The Tribe are lining up to punt it away.
And they'll punt on 4th and 1.
He gets it away. Wood takes it to 23. The offense ready to go again.
That'll be end of the 3rd quarter. We're still tied at 17.
Lewis for the 3rd quarter, and at the end of 3, the scoreboard dead even. They'll set up shop at the 26. The Redhawks with 4 receivers.
Here's a run. That's a 1st down. He's still going. Look out. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. An explosive run. And they take it all the way for a 6. Putting well over 100 yards on the day, 133 yards on the ground for Golden off 13 carries. That's the 2nd touchdown for Miami, Ohio's running back.
They'll line up for the point after. And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Miami 24, William & Mary 17. Miami of Ohio to kick this one off. Here's the kick.
The kick's away.
At the 13. Gets that one. Guys, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
Well, they have a little bit of time, but I think it's very crucial that they get the ball in the end zone on this possession.
I agree with you, Kirk. They can take their time, but a field goal is just about out of the question.
They'll get the ball here at the 26. Ball hands it off straight ahead. He's tackled at the 32. The fullback bangs it in there for a gain of 6. From their own 32-yard line. 2nd down. The defense comes out of the 9 package. Throws it out there.
They're going to throw it up for a 1st down.
Wood with a takedown at the 46-yard line. Everybody was fooled on that one.
And that was a good job here by the quarterback. That good at play fake is a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, and the ball is flying over their heads.
King lines up the deep back. I formation.
1st down. Shedding tackles.
And he's taken down at the 49-yard line. 3 yards there on the play.
He'll get 3 yards.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball to the 49. They'll work from the shotgun. Ball still has it.
He's going to throw it deep. That bomb is dropped. Incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play. So that'll make it 3rd down. From their own 49-yard line. It's 3rd and 7. The Redhawks line up with 6 defensive backs.
They're going to try and run it on 3rd down.
Stop for a loss on the play.
And it'll be stopped for a loss.
They line up to punt this one away.
And they're going to punt it.
Johnson is waiting for the snap. Punts the ball away.
He'll be stopped behind the line at the 20.
Possession for this defense, wouldn't you say, guys?
Most certainly. They can't afford to let this offense score again. They need a big stop right here.
You couldn't be more right, Coach. This is a very important possession for both teams.
Now, you better believe they're going to be working that clock on this drive. A little juke. He's hit and got away.
Running. It'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
William and Mary calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's second down. Miami of Ohio will line up in a jumbo set here. Golden on the handoff.
They're going to hand it off for a first down.
Go at the 32. The Tribes are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. From their own 32-yard line. First down. He'll give it off here. Makes a move. And they got him for a loss.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
They line up at the 31. It's second down and 11 to go. Here's the give. Green tackles him at the 33-yard line.
A 2-yard run. There's only a minute to go.
William and Mary will call.
William and Mary going to use their final timeout with a minute 10 remaining.
There you have it, folks. They really earned it out there today. The Hawks come out showing 3 wide.
3rd and 9. They're going 3 wide. Picked off!
Defense has it. That interception puts them right back in the game.
And with a minute 7 to go, William and Mary can tie this game.
There's no need to take big risks right now. Play conservative. Let your defense shut them down.
This is the Pontiac game-changing performance from the game. The offense will start at the 36.
He's going to step back. He'll throw it as he's hit to the end zone. Picked off.
No, they really didn't need that.
No, they didn't. Now it puts them in a situation where they have to get a stop.
As a quarterback, you can't give up an interception late in the game. You got to be more careful with the football.
Here's the Pontiac game-changing performance. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Miami will kneel on it here as they count the seconds down.
And they can run out the clock.
Just kneel it here.
I'm actually going to step in. Oh, no problem. This game's about to wrap. We're going to see if there's anything interesting that could happen.
With the lead and the ball, you don't want to do anything stupid here. Just hold on to the ball and stay in bounds.
From their own 19-yard line. It's second down. This defense is in the dime. Back to back. They'll bring it down at the 33-yard line. Good pitch and catch there on second down.
Yep, he was good enough to get him the first down. That's just a nice play. Is that the kicker on the field?
Nah, something's wrong with your eyes. Wait, whoa, that is the kicker.
That's not what I meant to select, but
It's right. It's a break. What a collision. Miami of Ohio takes a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining.
Just take a knee so you can win. Go home.
This just doesn't make any sense. The field goal unit's out there, and I don't quite know why.
All right, now we're gonna see if we can get this game. Let's see what Miami can do, or what William and Mary can do also.
They'll go to work at the 27-yard line. Ball back in the gun. Drops back out.
He'll step back. He's gonna be sacked.
Will make the sack. He hustles the troops to the line. William and Mary on the top of an I formation.
He's gonna be sacked again. And the clock will run Miami on a defensive stop is gonna win the PapaJohns.com Bowl. 24-17, the Red Hawks get their 7th win of the year.
And this ball game's over. What are your final thoughts on this game, Kirk?
I'm sad to see this one end because it was a great game to watch. William and Mary had plenty of chances to win this football game, but it wasn't meant to be today. All you can do now is try to bounce back after a close loss like that.
Well, folks, we can't thank you enough for joining us for this production of NCAA Football 2008. Our final score in this one, Miami 24.
All right, we're
17.
gonna move right on to the next game. All right. Up next, we have the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl in Anaheim, California. Texas State from the WAC taking on Texas Arlington from the Southland. I will be right back, actually.
I'm Brad Nessler, joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. And here come the Mavericks.
Texas State will kick it off first.
Festivities are over, and we're just about set to get this game underway.
And we're underway.
And this one's a short kick. Vaughn takes it to the 16. He jukes
Here's the return.
the would-be tackler.
He'll get to the 45-yard line.
See the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. All week we've been hearing about how good this kid is at quarterback. What do you guys think about it?
Hey, I tell you what I think. This kid is awesome. He's the type of kid who changes the momentum of the game in an instant from the defensive side of the ball. And you don't see that very often.
You're right, Coach. He is very good.
There's the run
On the other side of the ball.
to start us off. A gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for
The whole game.
UT Arlington.
It's second down. McFadden is back in the gun. McFadden steps back to pass. Tosses short.
Here's a throw.
Almost had it, but it's incomplete. Good defense there, guys.
I wonder if the quarterback was expecting to see man coverage there because he threw it right to the defense.
And that's what's so tough about playing against the zone. You think the guy's open, and out of nowhere, the defender shows up. Just like that.
Here's 3rd and 8 for UTA.
Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. Steps up. Looking.
Oh, he's hit down for a sack. Now bring on 4th down.
That was a relentless blitz by the defense.
I think there were more rushers than blockers coming at that time.
Yep, the quarterback didn't have any time to find a little man.
They line up to punt this one away.
Now here's 4th and 14. They'll punt it.
The return man. He gets it away. Bradley takes it to 28. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time.
And with their defense forcing a punt, it allows them to have a shot.
And on the
to get
punt,
first point.
here comes Texas State.
This drive will start at the 33-yard line. The Bobcats line up with 3 wide. Hey, looking to throw on
Stepping back, he'll throw it. It's caught.
Gibson with the tackle at the 36-yard line.
A 3-yard gain.
Very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
They line up at the 36. Second down. Nickel defense. On the ground with the tailback. Williams with a takedown at the 37. A 1-yard gain on the play. Third down and 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 37.
Here's 3rd and 6 for Texas State.
Bobcats are lined
He's going to step back. He'll throw over the middle. It's caught for a first down past the 50.
Well, Brad, the defense was coming with the blitz, and that opened some room for these guys to get open.
Yeah, and if you're coming with the blitz, you better get to this quarterback. Otherwise, we'll make them pay.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball right around midfield. They line up in the shotgun.
A new set of downs for Texas State. Option play. He's going to keep it. Sheds a tackle, and he's got room for a first down.
Tackle at the 31-yard line. They go with the option.
Tate runs it for 17.
That was just good instinct. You have to know when to pitch it or when to keep it.
And in that situation, the quarterback knew he could pick up the first, so he kept it himself. Very good decision.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Texas State comes out in the shotgun. Option left.
Option play. Quarterback's going to keep it again. And another first down. He's gone. Touchdown, Texas State.
The quarterback took off down the field for the score.
That was a lapse in the defense there, Coach.
You say that again, they're going to get the ear for on the side.
And they line up for the point after.
And the point after is on the way. The kick is up and good. 5 plays, 67 yards. And Texas State is on the board.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Short kickoff. Gibson fields it for 17. Gets a tackle. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll take
And now UTA coming back on the field. The Mavericks had a big upset win over Southland opponent Sam Houston State. They're the last Southland team to play. That one's picked off.
I bet he knew as soon as he released that football that he shouldn't have made the throw. That's the thing.
As I was gonna say, that was the last team in the Southland, or this UTA is the last team in the Southland in a bowl game. The Southland has gone 0 for 5 so far. Or I believe 0 for 6 so far. And this is their last team here.
first down.
You never want the indignity of not having a team in your conference win a bowl game.
Lines up in a deep back. I formation. Tate drops back.
Tate, he's gonna run it himself. He'll get about 8 yards on the play.
It's 2nd and 3. Ball right around midfield. Texas State goes for the ace set here.
2nd and 3 coming up. A minute to go in the first. Stepping back, he's gonna be sacked. Prince tracked him down that whole time. Oh, the whole screen's up there. Did you see that? That's a loss of 9. It's gonna be 3rd and 12 for the Bobcats.
Their own 43-yard line. 3rd down. Texas State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Tate knocks it back.
3rd and 12.
He's rolling right.
Tate
Surveys
gonna throw it. Caught. Not enough for the first. It'll be 4th down.
defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the sticks.
That's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the first down mark.
The Bobcats are lining up to punt it away. Gray is waiting for the snap. It's a high kick, and it holds up there. Calls for the fair catch.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
And now after the punt,
Exactly. It was 3 out so fast they had to have some slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll start this drive.
with 5 seconds left to go in the first, UTA will start a drive from their own 21-yard line.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
Play action. I think it was an option play he was trying, and he gets stopped in the backfield before he can get anywhere. Henderson with a huge hit.
It's 2nd and 15. From the gun. The running back has it.
Trying the pitch play around the side of the field. He'll get to about the 28-yard line, a 12-yard run.
They line up at the 28. 3rd down. They're packed in tight on the line.
Play action, the quarterback rolling with a convoy. He'll throw it deep. That one's incomplete. 4th down on the way for UTA.
It's 4th down now. We'll see the punt team.
The punt's away. Called a fair catch at about the 36-yard line. Here comes Texas State once again. The Bobcats 8-4 on the year. Texas State had some trouble last season. That would be an understatement, really. But they managed to pick things back up. And if they keep this trajectory back, they might be back into prime form. We saw them about a decade ago when they first joined the WAC.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 35-yard line. Texas State goes with the ace set here. Tate set to go to the air.
Here's a throw. Caught to the sideline, first down.
Great play to keep his feet in and get the first down.
It takes tremendous concentration and field awareness to make a play like that.
And the quarterback put him in a place where only his receiver could catch him. Nice throw.
They're going to challenge the catch. I think it was out of bounds. Yeah, that catch. Get another angle, get another look at it. Did he get the other foot in? No.
Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on their own 35.
So it'll be ruled an incompletion. 3rd and 11.
They'll bring in their dime package.
That touchdown from earlier, still the only score on either side of the field. Tate trying to run it himself. He can't get anything. It'll be 4th down.
Texas State lining up the punt. Gray is waiting for the snap. He gets it off. Vaughn fields it at the 26. He jukes it.
Now UTA
Well, the offense could get
gonna get back to it.
Let's see if they can do a little bit better here.
The punt will be sent back. It'll start UTA on their own 31.
They'll start at the 31. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Across the middle.
Here's the throw over the middle. Caught for a first down.
Good looking grab there.
That's McFadden with the 11-yard completion. Throwing out to one of his lead targets, Vaughn, who gets 11.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42.
Now, this isn't supposed to be in 2KU, at least at USC Stadium. However, it does bring up that we will see next Saturday USC taking on Boise State for the national championship in Glendale, Arizona. That stream is Saturday, January 14th at 8:30 p.m. EST. The 12-1 USC Trojans are number 2. The 13-0 Boise State Broncos are the number 1 team in the nation.
Down and 1 to go.
Your 2nd and 1. He's going to be swallowed up in the backfield for a loss.
They didn't let him get anything going on that play.
No, they didn't. They didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 2 coming up here. McFadden
He's going to throw it. Hits the dirt, incomplete.
after the defense got in his face and punished him as he released the football.
The offensive line is just opening the floodgates on him.
They line up to punt this one away.
And it'll remain 7-0.
Bradley is back to receive.
The kick's away.
It's a high kick. Signals for a
Now the fair caught inside Texas State's 20.
this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the
First and 10. They'll throw it. Picked off. But he's pushed all the way back to the Texas State 40.
Good job on the corner, sitting back and reading the quarterback side. Good job of disguising coverage.
This quarterback is a gamer. He comes to play.
Gibson gets the pick. They'll place it at the 34.
They'll take over at the 34.
Here's first and 10. A minute 20 to go in the half. McFadden throwing it quick. It's caught. He'll get to about the 31.
And they were stopped for a minimal gain on the play.
That was a sensational effort by the defense. They were all over that pass.
Second down. All on the 31-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Steps up in the
McFadden to lift it up. It's caught at the 11-yard line. 20-yard completion for McFadden.
They'll line up at the 11. It's first
How about Vaughn? 3 catches for 34 yards so far.
McFadden back in the gun. McFadden on first.
They're going to throw it to the end zone. Incomplete. Deflected by Tolbert. McFadden to throw it quick. Broken up again. Incomplete.
Defense right there, coach.
It was Kurt, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
From the 11-yard line. Four wide.
He's looking to the end zone. It's swatted away. Incomplete. And they go 3 and out within the red zone. It's going to be a 4th and 10. And they'll try the field goal.
Nothing more than a chip shot. This kick will be about a 28 or 29 yarder.
The kick. And it's good. And with 43 seconds to go in the half, it's a 7-3 game. Texas State still holds a 4-point lead.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends it downfield. Bradley takes from the 10. The offense gets ready to start a new drive, as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession.
And here's first and 10.
They'll go to work at the 32. Three-man front defensively. Tate steps back to pass.
Tate gonna step back, throw to the right. It's caught, but it's out of bounds.
Great effort here by the wideout. But you know what? The quarterback was off just enough to cause the incompletion.
So it's second and 10.
They're gonna review it. They overturned a completion before, and this is an incompletion. I think it is out of bounds. That is out of bounds. They reverse it.
They line up at the 39. Second down. Texas State lines up in a shotgun set.
They're going to run it.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Johnson gets the tackle. No gain as the quarterback tries to run it himself.
Texas State takes a timeout. We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on their own 39. One man backfield. They'll throw for the first.
He's going to throw it quick on 3rd. And they got the first down.
They'll take their second.
13-yard gain, 19 seconds ago.
We've got a 1st and 10. Texas State comes out in the shotgun. He looks to throw on 1st down.
He's going to run it himself. He's got room to run. Whoa, look at those dodge tackles for a first down. He's got happy feet. And with 13 seconds to go, another first down.
And the quarterback can escape the pocket. It usually means he's going to have some room to run.
They're going to run it quick. Throwing to the left or the right. It's caught. He'll step out of bounds with 6 seconds remaining.
Nice pickup of about 8 yards.
You have 1 timeout remaining. I'd try a quick throw
From the 25-yard line.
to set up a shorter field goal if possible. They're just going to go straight for it.
They use 4 linebackers.
Texas State is the one who gets the ball back in the second half, if I am correct. The kick's away, and it's through.
He had no problem splitting the upright with that one, Kirk.
Yeah, that one looked
That'll give them a 7-point lead, 10-3. A 43-yarder by King.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And this one's away. Vaughn takes it at the 16. Tries to shoot.
And they'll return to the 45, and that'll be the end of the first half. Texas State up 10-3 on UT Arlington here at the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl.
And we're just about set to get things underway here in the second half. He kicks off. Bradley takes it to
Here's the second half return. Oh, look at that. Weaving his way all the way. Fumble.
They should be thankful to get back.
Texas State recovers.
Can breathe easy now that his own player recovered the fumble.
Look at all the way to at the 48-yard line. They'll roll at the 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The fumble sets them back a bit. And here's Texas State. Play action. Gonna throw it. Has a man open and room. All the way. Touchdown, Texas State. On play action, the pass to Ricks goes all the way. Ricks gets 6. And that will put the Texas State Bobcats up 14.
Try to tack on the extra point. And he adds the extra point.
Here's the kick.
Gibson fielded the 17.
Here's the return for UTA.
And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 36. First and 10.
Here's the throw. Caught for a first down.
Defense is coming with heat on that play.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a good job of picking up their assignments and gave the quarterback enough time to throw a nice pass and pick up the first down.
They line up at the 40.
First and 10.
It's first down. McFadden has 4 receivers lined up here. Gets it out.
The throw is caught. That's another first down for UT Arlington.
That's the way to do it on first down. A nice throw and catch, and we give them the first down.
Absolutely.
First down. They're in the eye. McFadden drops back to back. He snags it. Brought down.
And there's another first down.
With that pass, they pick up another first down.
And coach, you can feel the momentum building with each first down in this drive.
Yep, this offense is in pretty good rhythm right now.
From the 30-yard line, it's first down.
First and 10 now. Ball at the Texas State 30.
McFadden has completed every pass.
Yeah, it's picked off.
The defense now has 2 interceptions in the
That's a second turnover for this UT Arlington team.
I think there was a miscommunication there on the offensive side of the ball. I think maybe the receiver ran the wrong route, but regardless, still great play by the defense.
They'll start at the 28. First and 10. Texas State lines up with 3.
Play action. He's going to be sacked. Bailey hits him hard. And that'll lose yardage.
It's second and long. Ball on the 21. Tate lines up in the shotgun. Tate
There's the throw. That one's picked off. It's going the other way.
that INT puts him in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big ammo move on their side.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. McFadden is back in the gun.
Here's the quarterback trying to run it himself. He'll lose yardage. Jackson tracks him down, and that'll be his third tackle of the day. He'll lose, too. Second and 12.
It's second down and 12 to go. They line up in an eye.
Play action. McFadden to throw it. It's caught. Just short of the first.
Taken down at the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball. And if he keeps making plays like that, you continue to get the ball.
They line up at the 15.
Now it's 3rd and 3 from the 15.
The kicker got 'em points on their last red zone visit. Let's see if the offense can get points this time. 3rd and short, and they'll throw.
Gonna throw it. It's picked off in their own end zone. And Texas State will haul it back to the 20.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, it's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
The offense will take over at the 20. Drops back down first down.
They're going to try and throw it. It's caught. Throws it as he's hit. But he finds a man for the first down. That's 130 yards through the air for Tate. 52 yards on the ground, 182 yards total, and 2 touchdowns for this quarterback for Texas State.
Better get to this quarterback. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
From their own 32-yard line. First down. The Bobcats set up in the gun. He looks to throw.
He'll step back.
He's looking.
Tate's going to throw it as he's hit again, and it'll be incomplete.
You can credit that incompletion to the pass rush. Great job of not letting the quarterback get comfortable back there.
He didn't throw a good pass at all.
No, that, Kirk. He was under pressure. Unbelievable pressure.
The Bobcats come out showing 3 wide.
He's going to throw it. That one's picked off. And we stay in Texas State territory.
They're still down by a couple of scores.
UT Arlington gets it back again.
If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
This drive will start at the 47-yard line.
Play action. McFadden will throw it deep. Bobbled incomplete.
He had a shot at the pick. Looks like he tried to force that one.
The defense was in a zone there, and the quarterback needs to do a better job of finding a passing window to throw through.
Well, that window must have been tinted because he almost threw a pick.
They line up at the 47. Second down. Single set back here.
They're going to run it.
He jukes. He's tackled at the 42-yard line. Matthews comes away with 5 yards on the carry. That'll make it third down. From the 42-yard line. Third and 5 coming up. Going with the shotgun here. McFadden.
Here's the throw. It's caught to the 30. First down, UT Arlington.
A lot of times, the coaches say they stay after practice, just working on their timing right there and paid off.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. McFadden.
With 5 seconds to go in the third, McFadden stepping back. He'll throw it over the middle. It's caught in traffic. First down. To the 13-yard line at the end of 3. UTA is down 14. How about this segment of the game? We still yet to leave Texas State's side of the field. We've practically been here the entire third quarter.
Yards to go. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. They're in the red zone.
They're going to hand it off. He's going to get the first down. No, he's short.
A good 10 yards on the pickup.
It's going to be a 2nd and 1. The 2nd and inches from the 3.
Here we go on the 3-yard line. Let's see if they can punch
They'll hand it off.
takes the give.
They give him the first, but he's short of the end zone.
Job again up front by the offensive line. Doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front. It's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
This one's basically on the goal line.
First and goal. They're inside the 20.
In the jumbo package, 1st and goal. They'll hand it off to the fullback. Hazen, touchdown, UTA. The fullback low puts it in. And a field goal puts UTA within 7.
So the kicking team will line up for the point after.
And the kick is up and good.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it off.
There's the kick. Taking the 10, the 15, he'll get to the 20, to the 25. He's at the 30. He'll get to the 33.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They were hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession. So a huge series here. We'll find out what each team is made of. Texas State sets up in the eye.
Play action. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Johnson was the intended receiver on that pass, so that'll make it second down. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Texas State lines up with a shotgun set.
Here's the handoff. Stuffed.
Kittrell gains about 2 yards on the run.
That'll be 2nd and 10 here. Or rather, 2nd and 10 turns to 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Ball on their own 35. Kittrell lines up in a deep back formation. Take back the pass.
3rd and 8. Incomplete.
Well, that was an impressive stand by the defense.
Three good defensive plays. Keep this fun. Nice job, guys.
The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. Vaughn, the return man.
So here's the punt.
He gets it off. Vaughn calls for the fair catch.
Punts away. It's caught
Thanks to some
for the first time in UTA's territory in a while.
take it down the field for 6.
Great play calling, too, help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
They'll start this drive at the 28. The defense is playing the pass on
Here's the handoff.
that one. And he's taken down at the
A short gain.
Matthew gets about 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. From their own 32-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He's a deep back as they line up in the eye. Daniel tackles him to the 38-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards.
With 2 minutes to go, it's 3rd and inches now for UTA.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage.
Handoff.
They'll run the option.
And that's a first down.
How about that run?
I love this right here. They're just really sticking it to it. Old-fashioned football, definitely. Just give it to the fullback and let him grind it out for the first down.
He drops back.
McFadden throwing the left side. It's caught. He steps out of bounds.
4 there.
That'll lose 4 yards.
Second down and 14. Ball on their own 38. McFadden lines up in the shotgun. He looks.
Gonna throw it. Caught.
Tackle made.
Well, that looked like it was about to be picked off.
Out of that.
but there's no gain to have. 3rd and 14. Minute 25 to go.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. 3 wideouts here. McFadden on the option.
Here's a deep throw on 3rd down. Diving catch for the first to the 12-yard line. 50 yards.
Well, I can't argue with this decision. Here are our players of the game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 12. Play action. McFadden to throw it. It's picked off.
That turnover will probably do it for this team.
Boy, when it comes to last-minute drives, seems like we see more and more turnovers because you're trying to hurry up, and some players just aren't on the same page with everybody else.
And here's the Pontiac game-changing performance for today's game.
Tolbert gets the pick, and that might seal the game.
They'll get the ball here at the 10-yard line. Take with 4 wide receivers. Little handoff.
1st down, handoff.
Spin move. He's tackled at the 14. The defense calls a timeout.
UTA calling a timeout. Kittrell gets 4 on the play.
From their own 14-yard line. It's 2nd down. Texas State lines up at a goal line set. Johnson
2nd and 6. The handoff to Johnson.
at the 19-yard line.
Short of the first.
Calls a
They'll call a timeout.
1 timeout left. Third down. Bobcats come to the line with their jumbo package, and they'll bring him down.
They'll stuff him for 4th down. And UTA will have one last chance to try and tie this game. As in comes 4th and 1. Or rather 4th and 3.
Texas State ready to put this one away.
Texas State will smartly punt it.
Is back to waiting to punt. Punts them all away.
That punts away with 36 seconds to go. He gets hit immediately. Boom. But the Bobcats will have one more chance.
Try to make this a ball game.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Look at the throw.
McFadden almost picked off again. Deflected by Jackson.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
That'll make it 2nd down. They line up at the 43. 2nd down and 10 to go. They're in the eye.
2nd down. Play action. He's going to be sacked.
Makes the sack.
He's going to be sacked again, and they got to hurry. This will be a desperation heave. The last chance. Time's going to expire. Caught. Can't shed the tackles. Ball game. Texas State 17-10 gets their 9th win of the year.
This one's in the books, folks. What are your final thoughts on the game, Coach?
And ends a shutout in the Bulls for the Southland Conference.
For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad
as that's our second bowl game here. That will wrap that game. We have one more bowl game. We're going to be taking a short intermission. We will be right back. All right, we're back. The final bowl game of our bowl season. We're heading back to NCAA 14. We feeling the all whites for our last bowl game, the Hall of Fame Bowl, UTSA and USF. How are you feeling for USF? Are we doing the all whites? We'll give him the gold helmet, actually. All right, let's do this. This is the last bowl game before the national championship and the last one of the bowl game streams. We have the inaugural Hall of Fame Bowl from Canton, Ohio, as South Florida takes on UTSA. The Bulls coming out of the Conference USA are 7-5. The Roadrunners from the WAC are 6-6. We're gonna get right into it, apparently. Heavy snow on the evening here. Both these teams accustomed to much warmer climates than this. UTSA in a dome, South Florida in the tropics.
Presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
UTSA winning the coin toss, they choose to defer.
UTSA is getting fired up down there.
And the kick's away, and we're underway from Canton, Ohio, the inaugural Hall of Fame Bowl. Matt Johnson getting 24 yards on the return.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time.
And the offense takes the field. Here's 1st and 10. The quarterback's going to step up. It's picked off. First play of the ball game is an interception. Titus Brooks, the quarterback here for South Florida. Carl Clark jumps up there and steals it.
Didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the
And immediately UTSA takes over.
From the 25-yard line. It's first down.
They'll run the option. The quarterback's going to keep it, but he'll lose a yard. Jesse Woods, QB for this team. Josh McMillan gets the TFL. Or 2nd and 11. Now the handoff to the back. Gets a great stiff arm, but Matt Cohen loses 3. This is going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 15.
Third and 13 for UTSA. Gonna throw it quick. It's caught, but short of the first. Joey Rust gets 8 yards on the catch. And on 4th and 5, they'll have to kick a field goal.
to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the first down marker.
UTSA could take the lead with this field goal.
This one from about 37, and it's through.
They're ready for the kick. East builds it into 3. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. The Roadrunners are right where they want to be early in this one, Parker.
Well, this is what their coach
And now UTSA's defense coming back on the field.
their job, and it's nice to see the offense move the ball down the field and also get some points on the board.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
He threw a pick on his first time out.
Way out lightly. They're going to try to continue.
Hopefully they get better success here. Brooks over the middle. That's a catch for a first. Brian Sparks gets 11.
Good target, really anywhere on the field. So they'd like to get him the ball in short to medium range situations.
From their own 37-yard line. First down.
They're going to run it. A short gain. Steve East gets 2. Second and 8. They're going to hand it off. Steve East will lose the 2 yards he gained prior. And that's going to make it a 3rd and 10.
We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 37.
Third and 10, empty backfield. Brooks gonna throw it, picked off again. That's the 2nd pick of the quarter. This one's by strong safety Scott Smith.
Give credit to the defense for being able to clean up the mess and create the turnovers.
UTSA gives up a field goal.
They're gonna hand it off to the running back. Matt Cohen gets another first down, 10-yard gain.
From the 30-yard line. First down.
Play action. He'll throw it short, it's caught. Enough for a first. Jeff Stevenson on the catch. Jesse Woods 2 for 2 so far. Hand off Cohen. No gain. Second and 10. He's going to be sacked. A loss of 11. Clay Perkins with the sack. Here's third and 22 as a man caught for 16 yards, but he can't get the first.
That's not an easy conversion here on third down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
And on 4th and 6, they'll once again try a field goal. They made one from 38 before. This one's just from 30. Here's the kick. And that's no problem. It'll be a 6-0 game. UTSA has the lead.
His kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He'll return from the 4-yard line. He's taken down 27-yard line. The Roadrunners are looking downright scary on defense so far, Irving.
They are flying around as a group right now, completely aware of what this offense is trying to do and dismantling them every single time with every single play.
An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
They're going to throw it. It's caught. And on the screenplay, it's Steve East will get a first down.
I like how the offense is using the pass to get him the ball. He's explosive, and you just want to get the ball in his hands.
Thank you for putting the stats in. UTSA's best win was over Sunbelt champ North Texas. 40-13, a big win for the Roadrunners. Your 2nd and 10. Brooks. With time, he'll throw it. Has a man. First down. USF's best win was over Louisville, who, if you saw, completely demolished Coastal Carolina 66-0 in the Bahamas Bowl.
First and 10. Ball on the 36.
First and 10. He'll throw it. Has a man open. Can he get to the end zone? No, he'll be a yard short. 54 seconds to go in the first. South Florida looks like they might be ready to tie this game up.
They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action.
First and goal. The handoff strolls on in for a touchdown. Ryan Williams, the halfback, will put USF up 1 if they can make the PAT.
Trying to win the battle in the trenches, and the offense did that.
That kick is up and good. USF takes the 1-point lead.
Take the lead. He splits the uprights with the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
It's hard to blame UTSA for their rough start to the season. The WAC this season has been extremely tough.
Everybody's got a T-shirt that says finish, finish. Whether that means finish the game or finish.
With the bowl games, let's take a look at the Bowl Challenge standings. The Conference USA clinched the Bowl Challenge championship with Memphis's win over Toledo in the BBVA Compass Bowl yesterday.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Let's take a look at the stat one more time. There's the throw. Enough for a first down to the 40. Conference USA finishing second with the, or Conference USA finishing first. The scores weren't updated, but there's another throw out to Rust, an 8-yard gain. And that'll be the end of the first. 7-6, USF up 1.
7-6, USF.
Conference USA ended 6-1 before we tally these games. SEC 4-1. The MAC is 3-1. They did get some losses later on.
Back to the action here, just about set to start the second quarter.
There's the handoff. A 5-yard gain for the running back.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 46.
Let's take a look back while we have the chance. There's a first down throw inside the 35. Take a look back at some of the best games we saw this bowl season. How about we start with the first bowl game we saw, the Celebration Bowl as part of the FCS playoffs. Florida A&M beating Southern 38-35. That one was a real fun ordeal. We'll head out. So there's a handoff for the gain of 4. We could head down to the close near comeback that Marshall, the big comeback that BYU had over Marshall in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, 28-23. That one's almost picked off. Reed gets a deflection. We had a 2 overtime clash in the Car Care Bowl of Texas as Tulane beat Rice 37-31. He's going to throw it for a first down. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Brent Baker runs it, catches it, and runs it in for 6 more. And they're going to try the PAT. They'll put them up 6 again. And that one's through, no problem. Classics we had. How about on the 27th? We had a good showdown between Dave's Show and Florida Atlantic. The Truckers won that one 24-21. How about the 2 overtime game we had in Indy for the First Responder Bowl? 39-33. Syracuse outdueled Kansas State. We had an amazing comeback in Detroit for the Little Caesars Pizza Bowl. Northern Illinois in overtime beating Notre Dame. Missouri and Rutgers went down to the wire in the Liberty Bowl. Oh, fumble! UTSA recovers. Southern Miss and Nichols went down to the wire as well that day. How about the 3 overtime stunner we had in LA? Nevada falling to Troy 56-48. Heading to the Cotton Bowl 23-21. Colorado upsetting Illinois. There's a play action throw. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Keenan Clark. And once more at some classics. How about the 2 great games we had on New Year's Eve to wrap up that day? Alamo Bowl, Oregon State outlasting Baylor, and Kansas upsetting number 20 Washington in double overtime. We had 3 overtime games on New Year's Day. The Citrus Bowl, Georgia beat North Carolina. The Gator Bowl saw Ohio State beat Maryland. And a 3 overtime showdown, and look at this! All the way inside the 50, a 49-yard return for USF. The 3 overtime game, Michigan State won their first Rose Bowl in over 60 years as they beat Stanford in their first Rose Bowl, in the Spartans' first Rose Bowl appearance since 1994. And another good one, a nice close duel to wrap out that day. Oklahoma State beating LSU 35-28. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, Georgia Tech beat UConn 30-23. The Orange Bowl, Virginia Tech beat Temple. There's a throw over the middle for the first down. Wendell Kirkpatrick gets 11. The last BCS Bowl was the Fiesta Bowl as TCU beat Stephen F. Austin 48-28. Oh, and that one doesn't go anywhere. A loss of 4 on the run. We saw the potential for one more classic game. Now he's 3rd and 3. The handoff, can he get across the line? No, he stopped short. And they'll go for it on 4th and 1. Brooks has a man. That's a first down. Brian Sparks gets 6. First and 10. A 6-yard run for Steve East.
So it's 2nd down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
The handoff.
And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
A loss of 1 on the play. USF 0 for 2 on 3rd down. He's 3rd and 5 within the red zone. He's going to try and run it himself. They can't convert. A loss of 6. A sack on the play for John Randall. Fourth and 11, they'll try for a field goal to make it a 10-point game. This one should be makeable from about 35. This kick is away, and it's through. They'll run it for a 32-yard return, Joey Rust. First and 10, they're going to throw that one out of bounds. This is 2nd and 10. They'll throw it. Rust will get 6. Just over 40 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 4. Has a man on the sideline. First down. He steps out of bounds. At about the 47, it's another 1st and 10 for the Roadrunners. And Danny, if you're here, it'd be interesting if we could get a 2KU weekly arranged right before the national championship where we go over some of the stats as well as we talk about some of the best games we saw in this bowl season. 2nd and 13. They'll throw it over the middle. It's caught. Dives for the first down. Second time out of the half for the Roadrunners. 27 seconds to go. Now they're in South Florida territory. Has a man open. First down. Clock's ticking. Woods just gets rid of it.
From the 24-yard line. Second down.
Second and 10. That one's caught for a 12-yard gain. Another first down, only 10 seconds to go. We'll snap it quick. Woods trying to run it. He can't get away from the pressure. They'll take their final time out of the half. And on 2nd and 16, they'll try about a 35-yarder. This field goal's on the way, and it's through.
With only a few ticks left on the clock before halftime, I would expect them to squib kick this one. He sends this one deep.
And this will end the first half. And after 2 quarters, Matt Johnson on the return gets about 27 yards. 23-10, your halftime score. UTSA in the lead. Skip the halftime show. We don't really need it here.
This was great kick. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 21-yard line. The Roadrunners are flying through this ball game. They have scored 23 unanswered points. They're set to go for another round.
Now here's 1st and 10. He'll air it out as a man open to the 32. That puts Jesse Woods over 200 yards on the day.
So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a 1st and 10.
On the option play, he'll keep it for a first. First and 10. The screen play is caught. 7-yard gain for Lionel Andrews.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down.
Second and 3. Cohen gets enough for a first down. First and 10. A loss of 2 on the play. Here comes the second down and 12 yards to go.
14-yard line. It's 2nd down.
And for anyone who doesn't end up tuning in for the national championship game, I just want to say thank you for an amazing season we've had. It's been so much fun. It's been a lot of work, but I'm glad that I'm glad that we all stuck through it. I want to thank, of course, Danny V for his remarkable work keeping everything compiled, making the schedules. He's already begun working on the schedule for 2023. That one's going to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. The Roadrunners score. Once again, a great play and a great catch by Keenan Clark. As I was getting to, Danny's done some remarkable work. This series won't be anything like it is now without him.
79-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
We're already beginning work for next season. I do have some sporadic plans occasionally
There's got to be some sense of
for smaller scale streams here and there. There's the keeper. Titus Burks loses 6. Justin Gonzalez credited with the sack. One stream I do want to try doing next month is 2KU Daytona 500.
hole here after that sack. It's second and long.
Second and 16. Brooks will just throw it out of bounds. He's 7 for 11 so far, 111 yards through the air, 2 picks. And USF once again on dreaded third down, 0 for 3. When the down marker hits 3. Third and 16, he'll throw that one up there. Incomplete. Josh Whaley gets the deflection. And on 4th and very long, they'll have to punt.
To get in the way of a pass like that.
Rust is back awaiting the punt. Rust goes at the 42.
Taking a look at the sheets.
The Bulls have simply
Looking at the stats that Danny's compiled, these aren't finished because we haven't accounted for teams who have yet to play, which includes the national championship teams of USC and Boise State. Right now, the number 1 point differential of teams who've completed their season belongs to Oklahoma State with 282. TCU is 1 point behind them at plus 281. And Stephen F. Austin, even in spite of their big loss to TCU, still managed third with 268. Then followed by Virginia Tech, Northern Illinois, New Mexico State, Washington, Michigan, Oregon, and Central Michigan, making up your top 10 in point differential. There's a throw. That one's picked off. And it's going the other way. He'll get to about the 30. And USF steals it away.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
Looking at the 10 lowest point differentials. Starting with Cal State Fullerton, minus 182. North Dakota, minus 186. Arizona has minus 189. Montana, minus 195. Rhode Island, minus 196. Texas Tech, minus 199. That one's incomplete. Washington State, also minus 199. Washington and Lee, minus 205. Cal, minus 228. Mississippi State, minus 256. And Eastern Washington, a ghastly minus 447. Here's play action. Tyro Baker will only get 4 on the play. In terms of offensive scoring on average points per game, of the teams who have finished their season, the number 1 is TCU with 47.2, followed by Oklahoma State, New Mexico State, Washington, Oregon, Houston, Northern Illinois, Sam Houston, UMass, and Stephen F. Austin as your top 10. So here's 3rd and 6 for USF. Steps out of bounds before he could cross the line. On defense, interesting, the number 1 team is Virginia Tech, averaging only 14 points per game, followed by Columbia of the Ivy League, Stephen F. Austin, Illinois, UConn, LSU, Michigan, Central Michigan, Georgia Southern, and Ohio as your top 10 defenses in the nation. The best records in the nation are a 3-way tie between Oklahoma State and Virginia Tech and Stephen F. Austin, though SFA is a notch lower since they lost that last game, their bowl game, to TCU. Speaking of, both Northern Illinois and TCU, who did not play in their conference title games, are both 12-1. Intervention, I will in a moment. I'm just reading stats right now. As here's Woods, he's going to be sacked. Looking, of course, at the worst records. Eastern Washington sitting in last place as the only team in the nation who is 0-12. Looking at strength of schedule right now is something Danny's concocted. Surprisingly, in the top 10, a lot of teams who have not won a lot. Number 1 is Texas Tech out of the Big 12. Justifiably so. Fumble. No, they'll rule it an incompletion, but it'll still force 4th down. Texas Tech is 1, followed, of course, by Georgia Tech. Then Penn State, Iowa State, Arkansas, Texas State, Cincinnati, Auburn, Oklahoma, and Tennessee is your top 10 hardest strength of schedules of the teams that have played, of course.
The last time this offense had the ball, it was 3 and out. If they're going to make a comeback in this game, they have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
It's 1st and 10. Steve East losing a yard. Interestingly, Boise State ends up 16th on this list.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 43-yard line.
You're going to throw it to the sideline, incomplete. Almost picked off.
Do everything you can to keep the ball out of the hands of these receivers. So that was a really good effort.
I don't see USC here. They're going to rocket that one. Caught at the 40. Yeah, Boise State is 16th in strength of schedule. USC is 117th in strength of schedule. Though that will definitely improve for the Trojans with Boise up next. The handoff. They'll try and around the corner. A 6-yard gain for East. In terms of AP ranks, on average, who's the highest? Of course, Boise State, the current number 1. They started the year in the preseason poll as number 11 and have not left the top 10 since week 2. At the end of 3, UTSA is up 20. The Broncos are followed by Virginia Tech, LSU, Stanford, Oklahoma State, and Baylor, Michigan, Northern Illinois. That throws incomplete. UNC, North Carolina, and Illinois as the top 10 in terms of AP rank average. Looking at some other big, interesting stats. They're going to go for it on 4th and 5. Can they convert? No. I'll step in. This is the last game of the year. Might as well. First and 10. Keeper. He'll run with it. A 3-yard gain.
Second down and 7. Ball on their own 32.
That ball's loose. They'll fall on it for no gain. I'm surprised Danny, of all people, is calling for an intervention for USF.
Maybe apply pressure, but this time we got all the way in to be able to bring the quarterback.
No call, fair catch.
For that, both teams come trotting back out onto the field. Around the line.
1st and 10, handoff. He's got room for a 19-yard gain. He's thrown. He's hit as he throws. That one's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down.
Make the play work and try to execute. The problem is the offensive line did not do a good job protecting it. They're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
3rd and 6. Brooks throwing. Can't hold on. Incomplete.
Third down now. They need to get it down to the 31.
And it's now 3rd and 10. They can't get the first. It'll be 4th and 6. And they are going to go for it. They converted a 4th down conversion before. They didn't do it a second time. And they do it here. Throwing it wide open, touchdown, South Florida. And they'll kick the PAT, making it a 30-17 ball game. UTSA recovers the onside. I'm going to try to kick a field goal.
The offense, no doubt, looking to take better care of the ball on this drive.
Sometimes when you lose the football, you start to focus a little bit more.
This one's from 61. Can't make it.
And it falls short. No good. Well, they leave 3 points on the field there.
Seems like he may have overcompensated there because of the conditions. It's better to just go out there and kick it like it's any other day.
The offense will come out again hoping to have similar results as their last drive.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing and how to attack. Because right now, these wide receivers
Oh, he breaks a tackle. And he's got room to the 30.
make their reads and getting out of
26 yards for Kyle Newton.
A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
And there's a 1st down for USF. There's a flag for offsides. Penalty is declined.
Even with the outside linebacker blitzing, he made an accurate throw, and the result is a new set of downs.
From the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll work the
He's got blockers now. He'll get 7 yards on the play.
and he was able to pick up around 8 yards.
Throwing the end zone. Touchdown. USF.
And he hits the PAT.
PAT is up and through.
A 56-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown. Down at the 50. Both teams realizing when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game.
That one's picked off. We're going to step out now. I'll just call a timeout.
First down. The Roadrunners taking their first time out of the half.
I guess that's just going to be on the screen for a bit. They'll throw it to the sideline. It's caught.
Completely stopped immediately.
7-yard reception.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
Minute to go. Brooks will just throw that one out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 8. Option play. Oh, look at this. He's got room for a first down.
27. First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Throws caught. He's short. USF has to call their first timeout.
South Florida will take a timeout. That's their first of the half.
He has time. He's going to run it. Another first. And another timeout, Bulls.
Timeout, that's their second of the half. From the 13-yard line. First down.
First and 10. Throwing. Caught. Inside the 10. Clock will run. And they'll spike it.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
Third and 4. Brooks. Looking. He'll throw it. Touchdown, USF. And a huge comeback. Now puts the Bulls up 1. 27 seconds to go. UTSA has 2 timeouts.
And with time winding down, they probably won't let this return man field the ball.
Catching it at the 2.
Return it from the 3. He gets out to about the 25.
Robert Bracken, the cornerback, will get 23.
Here we are.
I think that's just kind of stuck there. Let me... Yeah, there we go.
What this game has come down to. Every possession's going to count. This could be the one right here.
22 seconds to go. Woods. Trying to make himself a hero. Has a man first down. All they need is a field goal. They have 2 timeouts. He'll snap it. Woods. Looking deep. Has a man open to the 10. Timeout. UTSA. 9 seconds, 1 timeout, both sides. Handoff's going to be stuffed. And they'll call a timeout after the loss of 2 for Cohen. To win the game with 5 seconds to go. He's made one from longer, but this is as icy as it gets. It's good! That might be the game winner with 2 seconds to go. You're going to need an amazing return for USF. He's going to be stopped. Game-winning field goal, UTSA takes the inaugural Hall of Fame Bowl, 33-31. Jesse Woods, 18 for 23, 312 yards, and 3 touchdowns. But it's the leg of the kicker that is the deciding factor in this game, 33-31. Texas San Antonio gets the win. And that's the final bowl game, or at least the final one that's called a bowl game. We can wrap this stream up. And now all that's left is anticipation for what might be the biggest stream we've ever had on this channel. The National Championship. Number 2, USC. Number 1, Boise State. We may or may not have, depending on if we can schedule it, a 2KU Weekly in the next week, discussing some of the most interesting stats we could come up with, as well as some of the best scores here. Thank you all for watching all these streams. Don't forget, it's next Saturday, January 14th at 8:30 p.m. EST, which would be, I believe it's 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The national championship game of 2KU. We've been waiting months for this, and we'll decide it in another week. Thank you all for watching. So long from the 2KU.